The man with a good heart won, the poor but kind man. In a small village near the busy streets of Port Harcourt, there lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel was not rich. He lived in a small rented room and worked long hours carrying goods in the market. Some days he earned enough to eat twice. Other days he managed with only water and hope. But Daniel had something many wealthy men did not have: a good heart. If an old woman needed help crossing the road, he was there. If a child dropped food in the sand, he shared his own. People laughed at him sometimes. "Kindness will not make you rich," they would say. Daniel would smile and reply, "Maybe not, but it makes me human." 2. Tested by life. One afternoon, while working under the hot sun, Daniel found a wallet on the ground. Inside it was a large amount of money, more than he had ever held in his life. There was also an ID card belonging to a wealthy businessman. For a moment, Daniel's heart beat fast. That money could change his life. He could start a small business. He could move to a better house, but his conscience was stronger than his hunger. He searched for the address on the ID card and returned the wallet. The businessman was shocked. "Young man, do you know how much this is?" Daniel nodded. "Yes, sir, but it is not mine." The businessman looked at him carefully. In a world full of greed, he had found honesty. 3. A door opens. The businessman, Mr. Adewale, owned a growing company. He had money, but he struggled to find people he could trust. He offered Daniel a job, not as a laborer, but as his personal assistant. "Skills can be taught," Mr. Adewale said, "but a good heart cannot be bought." Daniel worked faithfully. He learned quickly. He stayed humble. Even when his salary increased, he still helped people the way he used to. Years passed. Daniel rose in the company. His life changed, but his heart did not. 4. The true wealth. As Daniel became successful, many people who once mocked him began to respect him. One day, a friend asked him, "What was the secret to your success?" Daniel smiled. "When I had nothing, I chose to keep my heart clean. Money came later." He built a small foundation to help poor children go to school. He visited his old neighborhood and never forgot where he came from. He understood something powerful: wealth without kindness is empty. 5. The legacy of a good heart. Years later, Daniel became one of the most respected men in the city, not only because he was rich, but because he was good. People did not remember him for his cars or his house. They remembered how he made them feel. When children spoke about him, they said, "He is the man with a good heart," and that was the greatest title he ever received. Moral of the story: a good heart may not make you rich overnight, but it will open doors that money